first pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Roberto
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Tom Seaver.
Tom Seaver.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Number 0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First time up, he went down looking. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Number 19.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joey Votto, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. This is line to left, but this is right to him in left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Seager. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Lifted into center field. Zobrist moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready for another chance? Andre Dawson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Zobrist going back on it. Gone! Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. The relay throw, and he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Giancarlo Stanton now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The count's 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's doing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped high in the air. Number 0 is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Seaver has the sign. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Up for Chinese Taipei, catcher Joe Mauer.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Right side, hit hard. Seager fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Alomar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight there as he's got a turn out of the way of that one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping up now, Tom Seaver. Eddie Matthews will get a chance.
Now coming in to pinch hit, Eddie Matthews.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 1 out and a runner on third. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Digging in once again, number 0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Zobrist looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Digging in and looking for more, Andre Dawson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zobrist has a play, and that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Fernando.
Into the box now. Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he takes ball 1. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. At the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners off for second. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Rodney comes set. Full count pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now. Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastball.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Joe Nathan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. That's wide, 2-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Seager takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard on the ground towards short. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is ready once again. Corey Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Joe Nathan. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9. D.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. And he's safe.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ben Zobrist is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Griffey is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Now in the box. Fernando Rodney. He's newly entered into the ball. Lou Brock is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready for another chance? Number 0. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Encarnacion will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. And it looks like this is going to be extra bases for Jr. Brock is on his way home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So a runner stands at 3rd. 1 man is out. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. On the move is Beltran. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now. Digging in once again, Andre Dawson. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Dylan Betances gets the call from the Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here comes another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Dawson is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Victor Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Edwin Encarnacion now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Shortstop Corey
Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Felipe Rivero.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. In now, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Victor Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now pitching, Eric.
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. To Gordon for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? In is Joey Votto now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman.
Low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 5, second baseman, Corey Seager. Your attention, please. Now pitching,
Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
J.D. Martinez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Here's D. Gordon now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now at the plate, Eric Gagne. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Roberto Alomar.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Andrew Miller, Jackie Robinson.
Now coming into pinch hit, Jackie Robinson.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. 1 out, nobody on. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got to hurry. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, number 0. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Joey Votto. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the 66ers and the Expos. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's Carlos Beltran.
The right fielder, number 15. Carlos Beltran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And some trouble now in right field. The relay throw, and he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. And that misses for ball one. Runner at third here, nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down for Victor. Should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting fourth,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hit in the air out to center field. Finley is there. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. At the plate, Joey Votto. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he is in there. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Suarez is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting sixth.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Perez has got it, and the side is retired. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
From Montreal. Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. At the plate, number 22. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielder.
And they got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Perry is there, and the side is retired. So striding in, Carlos Correa. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Gaylord Perry. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gaylord Perry
sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. That can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. But a fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Tony Perez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Tony Perez.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving over is Beltran, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box, Steve Finley. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa onto the grass. 2 gone. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Zobrist makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Beltran. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Beltran.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in on his cane. He can't get there as it falls in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Victor Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Stepping in. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ben Zobrist.
Way out in front. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. The pitcher. Max Scherzer steps up to the plate in a sack. Will Clark will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a ball 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Zobrist ranging back to the track, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Encarnacion. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Sean Doolittle answers the call. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Up high. 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That ball's foul.
Here's another 2-2. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it
The pitcher,
again.
number
Gaylord
36.
Perry comes into this
Gaylord
at-bat 0 for
Perry.
1 in the ball game.
Your
J.D.
attention,
Martinez will
Now
grab a
coming in
bat and
to
hit for the pitcher here.
J.D. Martinez.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Finley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
That misses. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Runner goes for second. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And Granderson's throw will arrive too late, and he's in there safely at third. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Beltran.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1 now to Beltran. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Ready with the 1-2. And the runner's coming home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And try as he might, but he can't. Sergio Romo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Number 22 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Number 22.
A wave and a miss.
0-2.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Tony Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. And he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Victor Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 to Martinez. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion Has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started that swing a bit too early. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Beltran has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up. And the changeup is way low that time. Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to his right. Seager throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Settling in now, Sean Doolittle. First at bat of the number 11. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to. Roberto Osuna takes over to start this. Ready once again, Corey Seager. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Running at first base. Number 9.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Gordon is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Stepping into the box, Sergio Romo. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Charlie Blackmon will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
A man at third with one away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Zobrist into shallow center. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down. Felipe Rivero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. It is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead it off as we start. Andrew McCutcheon is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, number 22. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready for another shot now. Tony Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pat Neshek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you? You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Number 12, Steve Brindley.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's tripled twice already in this ball game.
Right fielder, Carlos.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Finley is going to have room out. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Edwin
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. High pop-up. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In now, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Striding in. Roberto Osuna. He's newly entered into the ball. Reggie Jackson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching, Zach.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. George Springer will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Zobrist rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. On the indecision, costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to 3rd. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Number 22. started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Nolan Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen. In is Joey Votto now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Leading off with a 66.
Hit softly on the ground at first.
Joey.
The tag, and he is out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Digging in to try it again. Tony Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Center fielder,
so stepping in, Steve Finley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Hit well towards the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Taken in by Encarnacion to Gordon for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play. So striding in, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nolan Ryan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone. Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Carlos Correa.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Throwing to second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So striding forward now, Eric Gagne. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. George Springer will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Slapped hard the opposite way. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. On the ground to the right side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Here's Carlos Beltran. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's a fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in, Victor Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Raisel Iglesias.
Now pitching, Raisel.
1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. Taken in by Zobrist. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Kelvin Herrera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Beltran is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Fielded by Encarnacion. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now batting, number 22. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Encarnacion is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Carlos Beltran. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
4 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Seoul and Alabama. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Bounce to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now to the plate, pretty boy Cherry. And he lays off there, 1-0. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And this is fouled at the plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zobrist on the move. 2 down. Digging in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, and it's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Little drip. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now the double steal is on here. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alabama. Center fielder Ben Zobrist.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
A little low. It's 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the. Striding into the box, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Batting 7, catcher Joe Mauer.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zobrist on the move. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, David Wright. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Back in standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Batting 9.
Now both runners are breaking. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the runners again are off here. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. 0-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. First and second now, one man out. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The runner scores from second. Wright rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Shortstop.
Pretty boy Cherry comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Mike Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Stanton is there, and he In is Joey Votto now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Here it comes. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it into the third base now. Men on third with 2 down. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch. George Springer is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And that misses ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the payoff pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
first offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Cabrera is there, and he. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Find a blue. A textbook sack bunt situation here. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him. Ready for another shot now. Pretty boy Cherry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Line hard to center field. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Nobody out. Runner on first. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one right down Main Street. J.D. Martinez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he misses there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Carlos Correa is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now. Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used.
Ready once again. Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike Trout.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zobrist moves over. 1 out. Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Beltran has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Tom Seaver. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Tom Seaver.
Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here. Here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And not willing to take any chances when he's in scoring position already, so he holds on at second with 1 away now. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Carlos Beltran stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is skied into short left center. Trout coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Eagles, right fielder.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 7.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in once again, David Wright. He singled his last time up. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitters count now.
Carlos Correa.
Now pinch hitting, Carlos Correa.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Seager.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom. In is Joey Votto now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Softly hit here to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kelvin Herrera takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Charlie Blackmon come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he takes a called strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Charlie Blackmon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Springer coming on, but he's not going to get to it in time. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Lays off 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with a slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. They'll try it again from first. Slider whiffed on for strike. Ready for another shot now. Pretty boy Cherry. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Pretty boy Cherry.
Into the windup and the pitch. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch is high, the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2-0 count and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground but foul. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Too high, ball 3. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Tom Seaver. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. George Springer is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Beltran. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 1-1 now to Beltran. And that one stayed too low apparently. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right side and right into the shift. Cherry on the grass. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. Sergio Romo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And this one's on the ground for Encarnacion at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is fouled straight back. Pulled toward right center field. Zobrist has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Victor Martinez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Springer, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a fly. Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the 1st out. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. The pitch. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Ready on 0-2. And strike 3 called as he... Striding in once again, David Wright. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
Now
I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Lou Brock.
Now pinch hitting, Lou Brock.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Second baseman, Corey
Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Cherry
has a look. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Blackman's after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Felipe Rivero is the man called on to pitch. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Now pinch hitting.
Billy Hamilton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Pitcher number 54.
Into the box now, Sergio Romo. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Eric Gagne comes on here looking.
And Zobrist. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
First offering on its way. Ben Zobrist stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In the air now out to left field. Beltran has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There he goes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Beltran has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Trout.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. So you just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
Now batting.
Standing in, Carlos Beltran. He got called out on strikes his last time through. One out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Little dribbler back at him. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first pitch. George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw will not be in time to get Beltran. He's in there with a stolen base. Down and in. Not hard to lay off that one, and it's 3-0. Joe Mauer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's the switch hitting. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And a good swing there by the switch-hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball, and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Around first, digging for 2. He'll get it into second, and just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double. Runner at second now, nobody out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs. He's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now. With nobody out. Sean Doolittle.
Your attention, please.
And a double steal try here. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Number 6. Billy.
The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Charlie Blackmon becomes out number 2 this inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
For the Eagles.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Wright. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Beltran is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in. Now the pitcher,
Sean Doolittle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Carlos Correa.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Out.
0-1.
Last by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First offering on its way. Sergio Romo checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And a ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away. And all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Doolittle pauses. Full count pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wright is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Second baseman, Corey
Felipe Rivero gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Felipe Rivero.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Martinez has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Digging in once again, Pretty Boy Cherry, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Pat Neshek enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. The 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Mike Trout is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Fouled back.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Victor Martinez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw a strike.
Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Ready for another shot now. George Springer looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Beltran has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Joe Mauer attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Zach Britton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joe Mauer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Joe Nathan takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. David Wright is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Runner breaks for third. Now a bunt attempt here. Wright gloves it. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Darren O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Darren O'Day.
The 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome. That'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, first batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Carlos Beltran. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Nathan. The loss goes to Sean Doolittle. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.